Hi, JoAnna. Thank you for coming.
Of course.
So first I want to ask you what part of the program was most valuable to you?
I think the most valuable part of the program was just stepping completely out of my comfort zone because I really didn't know a lot of people going into it. I think I knew like 3 people. So going into it being scared and just being able to like lean into that and trust people I was with and trust the leaders was really special and definitely was a growing experience for me.
Great.
Yeah.
So what part of the program did you enjoy most?
I think I enjoyed, besides the theater, which obviously was all our favorite part, I think I really enjoyed the history side of things. I think in our country, we don't have things that are that old.
Right.
And I was just like relishing in the fact that we got to be there and be in places that were so beyond our like scope of imagination here. We just can't even imagine things being that old. So I think that was my favorite part for sure.
Great.
Yeah.
So what was the most challenging part of studying abroad?
I think the most challenging also feeds into the most rewarding part.
Okay.
It was very challenging to step out of my comfort zone and accept that I wouldn't be with friends that I was already super close with. And so it was challenging to, okay, every day, like, we're going to do something that makes me uncomfortable, but it's going to be great. So I think that was challenging, but it was so much more rewarding in the end and completely made the experience for sure what it was.
Good. So what new foods did you try while you were over there?
This is a good question. So me and 2 of my roommates and then our extra friend Anna, we went to this place called Dishoom.
Oh, yeah.
I think we talked about it. It was the Indian restaurant, and we raved about it the entire time. And I had had Indian food before.
You had not, or you had?
I had, but this place was insane. I could have been there for like hours, just kept eating. It was so good, but so many foods, especially at the markets, things that I would have never like thought to eat. It was so delicious. Yeah.
Good. So what advice would you give to another student who's thinking about studying abroad?
I think my advice would be just go. I had someone DM me and she was like, "What's your advice? Like, I don't know if I want to go or not." And I was like, "Just go." Like, that's the only advice I can give. There's not really much else. It's just go and enjoy it. Step out of your comfort zone because this is the time to do it. This is the time to do things like this. You're young. Hopefully your parents are supportive and helping you, and you have so many people around you that are also in the same boat. So I think this is definitely the time to do things like this.
Great. And then lastly, can you describe your favorite day on the program?
I think my favorite day was when we went to Hampton Court Palace. Because I'm such a history nerd, it was so much fun. And one of my roommates, Marren, was also a huge history nerd, and she seemed to know everything. Every room we walked into, she was like, "This is this room." So we got some good tours from her. But I think that was my favorite day because it was kind of a rainy day, and it was like kind of gross outside. But the palace was so incredible. And we got to walk in both parts, the newer and the older part. And then after we went to this hole-in-the-wall restaurant that had it was the tiniest restaurant I've ever seen. And it was like the best food we had ever had.
Wow.
So it was just a fun day. And a good train ride never hurts. So that was fun.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Well, thank you